What's up, everyone? Platano here, and welcome back to another episode on the Jowell Show. So I know the last video I did was like what, almost 2 weeks ago, I want to say. Honestly, I've been caught up with some things, so sorry about that. But here I am. I want to at least have like I want to say two more webisodes or maybe three more webisodes for this month, and then I'll move on with other stuff. It's just I've been busy doing other things as well. That's why I've had another webisode. I also been thinking about some of the topics I wanted to do because I want to do more talk videos and everything since I know now I'm doing music and all other stuff. But yeah, this topic today that I want to talk about something I don't mind. I think also I spoke about it as well with my friends since we always talk about these things like whenever we walk, vent, and or rants or have a story to tell. So we always have something on mind, and it also gives me ideas and stuff to talk about on the channel. But I think I have spoke about this a little bit briefly, and that is with people like internationally or yeah internationally I want to say or different states and the way they are like how they act. They're like their whole personality, how they treat you, and everything like that, and who's different. And that's what I wanted to touch down on. Mainly, I want to go over with international, like people from different countries, and how, well, from my experience, from like people I spoke to from certain countries. I'm not gonna say all because I don't know how all other people are, but I'm talking about like how people are internationally, compared to Americans. Like when it comes to like their likes and like their how they act and everything like that. So what I want to talk about with that, what I should say is want to explain about that is, my experience and everything with talking with people, friends or whatever, relationship wise, whatever, internationally compared to here. This is a whole different thing. I feel like over there, like internationally, people or different countries, to say, is like they're much more nicer and much more kinder and everything like that. And when it comes like relationship wise, they not too how you say not too needy on a lot of shit. As compared to a lot of Americans here. Oh my god, when it comes to like having a relationship with somebody here, it's like you have to have this, you have to have that. Like you have to have a good job. You need to have like a lot of money. A expensive car. Or expensive taste. Expensive clothing. Whatever and things like that. A lot of Americans look at shit like that, and it's mainly what I see here in like New York State and also like other states like California and everything like where everyone's so stuck up and everything like that. They expect you to have this. They expect you to be on their level because they have a good job or whatever. They went to school and got this, so they expect you to have the same shit. And I don't like that. That's an American thing. I don't think other countries are like that. I'm not gonna like. I can't really say it because I haven't spoke to people from all many different countries around the world. Mainly like of course like South like not South America like spoke with people in Central America already, and of course already in DR and everything like that. So I can only go from that experience. I can't really go from other people. I have spoken to a few people in Europe as well, like Germany as well. I think the UK ones, I don't remember and everything like that. But I can't speak for every country around the world. But from my experience, this when it comes to like your needs and everything, and people who just only care about what you have, like materialistic things, and if you have a lot of money, a good job, I see that more of it as an American thing. But if there's other countries that do it, let me know. For you guys to watch it, what that's what still watching my channel. You guys come across this video, let me know in the comment section because from what I see is American thing. Like I talk to people, in DR, they don't act like this, and I've spoke to people in other countries, they don't act like that as well. And also their personality, they're really nice. They treat you good, talk good, have like nice conversations and everything like that. And it's just so much like overall, it's just so much better, compared to people over here that I spoke to. I know I mentioned this already with how people over here are just always busy, never have time for nothing. You talk to them, they'll probably respond and they'll take forever to respond, or they'll read the message and never respond, or they'll read the message and respond like weeks later and tell you some bullshit excuse like, oh sorry, I thought I hit send and all this other stuff. Like I don't deal with that stuff in different countries, internationally with people. Like I feel like this is an American thing. Like I said, I feel like it's an American thing and more of like a city thing, I should say as well. That's what I should have clarified. I feel like when it comes to city folk, that's the real how city people are compared to like people from the countryside and stuff like that, which I more prefer because I feel like they have like a much better like a whole much better like demeanor, like how they act and everything like that is just so much better. We get along well, we have a lot of things to talk about, and and I was busy. So that's just my opinion. Like I said, when it comes to like internationally and Americans and how they are, like I said, when it comes to relationship wise or just friends, I feel like over here is a whole different story because you already know with friends, I spoke about it already, like how a lot of people here are always fake, or they only talk to you when they need something, or if you're their priority at the time, then they'll respond to you quickly. If you're not, then they'll just ignore you, and so whenever they feel like responding to you, and it was an excuse with the busy and all this shit. And when it comes to relationship wise here, it's like they only care about the things that you have and everything like that. If you have a good job or whatever, or you have the same good job like them, or if they have no job, they expect you to have that and take care of them and all of that stuff. Like I never understood that. Like I don't like that. And it kind of reminds me also like how a lot of like old school parents are and everything, like how my mom is and everything, and I know other people's parents as well, especially like from the Caribbean, West Indies and stuff like that. They expect you to find somebody who has like a good job, like who's a lawyer, a doctor, and everything like that. Like, why does it have to be like that? Like, why you have to look into stuff? Because to me, I feel like you're just using somebody. Like, oh, I'm only with you because of what you have, like your title that you have, your career title, or how much money you have and stuff, like if you're wealthy, whatever, so you can take care of me or buy me all the stuff I want, like all like shit like that, or you have an expensive car so you can, or just a car in general so you can drive me around here and there and and stuff like that. Why should it be like that? It should be more about love and who like who you want, like who you have that interest in, and how you and yes and how you feel like when it comes to like your feelings with that person, like towards that person, and if that person is really for you, like when it comes to love and how you feel, like what do you feel inside, like in your heart and everything like that. Not not thinking about, oh, this is what kind of job this person has. Do they have money? Do they have a house? Do they have a car? It shouldn't be like that. And I never had that type of mentality. I don't know why many people have that mentality, but I don't like it. And you should just be with who you want to be with. If you feel like this person's for you, go for it. Who cares if they're not rich? Who cares if they're poor or whatever like that, or they barely have anything or whatever. If you like that person, go with them. You feel like that person is for you, and you feel like they're a good person, they have a good personality and everything like that, and they fit what you're looking for. They pretty much check off all the boxes and everything that you're looking for in a relationship. Go with that person. Don't go by, oh, okay, not really for me, but if he doesn't have money, then I'll just go. I'll be with that person. Like I don't like that. Like that's just being a user. And like I said, it is more of an American thing. But since I also just mentioned that the story, it just came to my mind that there's also things that a lot of people from the islands are like as well. They have that sort of mentality. Not all, but some. But like I said, when I talk to people in DR and everything, it's not the same. They don't really care for that. Like, yes, I understand a lot of them also want like somebody who has money, because since they always think that people from this country is rich, which is not the case and everything like that. But they're not like that. When it comes to like other people like over here, like city folk and everything, they will expect you to have like a big job or whatever and have this and that. So it's a whole different story with that. But I just feel like it shouldn't be that way. Like be who you want to be with. Like if that's the person that you feel like is for you, then go with it. Don't go with somebody, just for what they have. I would just say pretty much just think with your heart, not your mind. Stop don't try and use your brain on somebody and like fool them into thinking that you like them, but you just really want to use them or whatever like that, or you just with them because of the title that they have and stuff like that. Like I don't like that. Like that's not me. I go with whoever. But actually not even for whoever, because if somebody rich or whatever, I wouldn't want to be with somebody like that, because people like that, you already know their personality and everything is way different. Like they're like stuck up and everything, and they feel like they're better than you or better than everybody else and stuff like that. So I wouldn't want to be with somebody like that anyways. I'd rather have somebody, that doesn't have all these things or whatever. I don't care, because when I talk to a lot of guys like especially international and everything that don't have anything like that or from the country, they treat you a lot better and everything like that. And they know more about what they want. Like when it comes to like relationship wise and love and whatever, it's not only about what you have. And that's not what it should be about. It shouldn't be about what person has or materialistic things they have and things like that. Like no, because at the end of the day that means nothing. That doesn't mean anything. Focus on the person, like their personality, their characteristics. What do they have that you're looking for? And do you have the interest in them? Do you feel anything for them when it comes to the relationship wise? And you like, do you feel anything in your heart? You get those butterflies in your stomach or things like that. That's what you should look for. Not about what they have. So yeah, and that's it. Just really wanted to talk about that because it was something on mine, and I just wanted to like talk about it because to me, I feel like it's a big difference when you're talking to somebody internationally compared to somebody from this country. I see it. Back then I didn't see it because I never really cared to talk to people like long distance or whatever like that. I always just focused on people in this state. But since like as I got older and everything, and as I broadened my horizon, you know, and everything, I started looking, you know, outside of the box pretty much and everything. That's when it opened up a whole new world. So I get to see people, you know, meet people who's more like me, you know, and has have the similar interests as me, and I can finally find people that I always wanted that meets, you know, my criteria, everything I'm looking for and everything, compared to a lot of, you know, people, guys here and everything in New York, where you just go, you know, it's pretty much a typical feminine dudes or whatever that just want to mess around, all that shit. And on top of that, you already know what type of state this is. I can't deal with a bunch of these liberals and shit like that. Don't want to deal with people like that. So that's another reason why I prefer internationally, especially in these other countries where they're like more conservative and everything like that, because they fit more of what I'm looking for and everything like that. We have more in common, pretty much. And I think that's it with that. That's all. Yeah, I think that's it. Um, I don't think I missed anything else, but you know, let me know what you guys think and everything. Do you guys agree with me or not? But this is what I see. Like I said, when it comes to relationship wise or with friends or whatever, I always feel like the people different countries or just long distance, like far, like a different state, like more in the southern states, they have more of you know, a different personality, much more nicer, cooler, and everything like that. And you get along better, you know, and things like that. Unlike people in the city, like here and you know, other states, like you know, like in this area, I should say other states around the tri-state, or also other states on the other side, like you know, California space, like I mentioned, everything like that. You know, I feel like people always get those type of people, like the city folk or whatever, those gonna be like stuck up, always gonna be rude and everything. And if you gotta be, if you don't have what they want, you can't be with them and stuff like that. I don't like that shit, you know. And that's that. And if I don't think there's anything else I wanted to mention on that. Yeah, I think that was it. But yeah, but let me know what you guys think, and you know, all that good stuff. And like I said already, I'm gonna see if I could do like at least like 2 or 3 more webisodes. I just have to think of what I want to talk about, and because like I said, there's not really much going on right now in the world I really want to talk about. You know, like I said, I don't want to talk about politics or anything like that. So I'm trying to find out like if anything else of interest I can cover, like anything else pertaining to a lot of things I talk about in this channel, you know. So I'll see what I can find. If not, like I said, I'll just continue going over a couple of other videos and everything, or just continue to talk about relationship, you know, like talk about relationship stuff, like advice and things like that, like I used to do, all that good stuff that I am doing now, and all that, and and that's about it. So yeah, and also I definitely got to finish my music, so stay tuned for that. I have to have the full song out soon, and then definitely I'm waiting for when the weather gets nice to actually do like a official like music video and all that stuff. But we'll see how all that stuff goes. So a lot of things planned when the weather gets nice. Looking forward to that. But yeah, but anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, all that good stuff. I'll definitely appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time for another webisode on the Jowell Show. Peace.